Here are all of my favorite MMCs, also known as book boyfriends. Starting with one of my first that will just kind of always be one of my favorites, Alex from People We Meet on Vacation. I just love him. He's so sweet and thoughtful and just one of my favorite characters, and I think that it also gets me when the characters start out as friends. Another one of my ones that I've had for a really long time, these are actually, like, it's rare that this happens where I'm like, that is one of my favorites that I've ever read about. Will Arundel, I just kind of loved him from the very introduction of him, and I loved him the entire time. I don't know, he's one of those characters that feels like homey to me. I love his sass. I love him. These books, like the core of them for me, it's kind of Will Arundel, I think. I just got super attached to his character throughout reading the book, and it's just one of the essential parts of the experience for me now. He's one of those characters that I actually miss because I haven't read about him in so long. Elliot from Love and Other Words. Elliot has just such a special place in my heart. I think one of the big things I loved about him was just like the yearning that took place. Like, to wait that long and to really just only have like that one person that he's just kind of just like holding out for and like waiting to find her again is just so, there's something about that I'm just like, that's, nothing can beat that, really. Next up, You Deserve Each Other. I absolutely love Nicholas. This book is still one of my favorite contemporary romances I've ever read. Nicholas just does some really selfless things and some things that were just like really unexpected. This story in general just has a special place in my heart, but Nicholas, I feel like I just really started to appreciate his character the more and more I read of this book, and yeah, towards the end I loved him. I cannot do one of these videos without mentioning Jax. Jax is in like a level of his own, honestly. He's just like such a charming character, and even when he was in a romance in one of the other books where he wasn't supposed to be like the main love interest, I still was rooting for him. He's a little bit crazy, but like in a way that I like, and he's just such a fun character to read about. He comes across funny, careless, and like a little sadistic, but then as I learned more about him throughout these books, I just got such a better understanding of his character, and he's just so sweet and I love him. Definitely one of those characters who has a much harder exterior than who they are actually inside.